Wakening with kindred connections was by design, so here we are in a new landscape, and together. This is important that we're here, it's new and we're together. This was our intention, to come into this birthing, surrounded by those we love, who share our awareness of the vision and goals we have for peace on earth, in this lifetime. In this era. And so we wanted to be awakening in the presence of one another, to be seen and celebrated and to be in community, with family, surrounded by light and love. So that we might feel very significantly the connections we are and we have with one another. This is part of awakening to new levels. It is part of you awakening to your own multidimensional presence. For in this broader knowing, you are consciously affiliated with many different expressions and with the tribes of those experiences, and you have formed deep connections and relationships with one another, and reconnecting with these aspects of the one which you have this deep affinity with, is always significant and joyful. So we, the Legion, represent one aspect of your family of light and the affiliations that give you joy, that nourish and sustain you, that embolden you. You are moving into a fuller expression of your being on earth, and with this you are going to rediscover specific aspects of your larger identity. Before birth into this physical reality, you created key elements within structure for awakening and expressing yourself. Before you chose to return here, you pondered all the various ways you've experienced life and those you anticipate, that are in your future expressions, and how this lifetime would relate to all of this and how all of this would most beneficially relate to this lifetime. In your expansive, joyous, brilliant wisdom, and with the input of any friends who you love to see create with and who would be part of this journey with you, you established certain structures for this lifetime. In essence, you created an architecture that would reawaken you on the path of self-unity or self-love. That would open you up to the depth of wounding that you have experienced that needed to be resolved in order for you to return to a reinstatement of your being, and in essence you spotlighted key aspects of your being for awareness. These highlighted aspects of your stream were coded to emerge in different energetic stratus, so that you would not have access to them until they were truly beneficial to you, so you would not be overwhelmed or even burdened by a knowing that did not yet have vibrational relevance. So you'll notice you each work up differently in different ways at different times, and this is why. So you chose, with some joyful playfulness and also some aspiring seriousness, and with a degree of ambition reflecting the confidence and evolution of your soul, and what your specific intentions were for participating in this experience, what you would bring forth, what you would awaken to, what you would remember and what you would utilize as part of your creative expression in this lifetime. Of course you can continue to revise this and chose. But from your higher perspective, before you were in the physical once more, you had very expansive knowings in infinite time of all that might take place. And with this sense of hope and aspiration, as well as joyful empowerment, you made many choices. The initial victory is complete. New functions are now coming forth. Now, the initial goal of this lifetime has been accomplished, for all of you came here to participate in planetary ascension, and Gaia has made the shift. Now each of you return in focus to your own life stream within this collective. For you have functions that must be birthed, in order to participate in the next evolutionary aspiration, which is a return to harmony on earth, or a return to peace. Your functions intend to reinstate the harmonic structure known as peace. Peace is a harmonic structure. It is a presence of light in arrangements of overtones and geometries which are beautiful, self-sustaining, and in alignment with all of creation. This harmonic has been difficult to generate and maintain on earth, both personally in your individual lives and collectively, in large or small communities or groups. Now, with Gaia's frequency firmly established in a higher dimensional expression, the tables have turned and you will find the ability to come into harmonic resonance with the greater whole, substantially increased and continually increasing. This is what will in part fuel the expanded creativity you feel coming for you. For you each have unique and personal ideas of what beauty in this world means and looks like. The creation of all of these most beautiful expressions on earth is now the work at hand. The deeper implications of self-love as a pathway now come into play. You can see, dear ones, why you found yourself continually exploring self-love in the recent past. You can see that self-love is the key to utilizing your higher dimensional affinities and templates. First of all, it allows you to come into a vibrational expression where these dormant means of being and knowing can actually arise in awareness. Self-love also empowers you. The self-permission and freedom that are part and parcel of loving yourself create a certain kind of alignment. This alignment with the truth of being liberates flow. In hindsight, you can see that all this work to heal your feelings about life, to revise your understandings and stories, learning to let others live in sovereign freedom and your own heart becoming the prominent guide for your experience, you can see how all of this not only moved you, but continues to move you forward evolutionarily, and creates the abilities you will now use to revise reality to your own standard of harmony. It is important to realize that in the unified whole in which you are now consciously existing, you can truly focus upon your own standard of harmony, knowing that it will be organized perfectly with the larger collective. In truth, what's good for you, is good for everyone. And no more will you need to fear or doubt this. This is the way things are. You will see validation of this in abundance if you are oriented to it and receptive to receive it. The wholeness of your being gives rise to expression of creation that longs to flow through you because of the uniqueness you are and the abilities you have, and the specific flavor of light that expresses as you. It is in this expression of yourself as you, most uniquely, most gloriously, most specifically, that you create the specificity of expansion that fuels the universe, the omniverse, of all that is. Your energetic blueprint is unfolding new complexities of expression as your energy field takes on more light, and releases more and more of the lower dimensional aspects of form. This is an ongoing process, it's endless, and this particular part will take years to complete, and yet over the next 3 years, you will find amazing transitions take place that give you a clear sense of being firmly in a new sphere of expression. Outer reality, the collective, is now capable of meeting you in new ways. The domain you are resolving into is a domain of infinite light and love accessible by your focus and choice of frequency. This is different than in the past where the earth itself as a whole, had limitations on what could be experienced and expressed in form. Many beings who had access to broader energetic experiences actually could not integrate these into real life in a meaningful way. Thus, the reason why spirituality has often been so separated from normal life, and also this explains much of the mental illness you have had throughout history on your planet. There is an empowerment which may be reached now which outer reality, or the world as a collective whole, is capable of meeting and supporting. You will be co-creating with Gaia as you enable your own templates to guide you into a larger expression of your being. And this co-creation is new. It is an empowered aspect of the new reality which was not available in the past. Landmarks that you are experiencing the new reality, you find yourself able to manifest something without much effort or even much visualization. You simple focus once upon the creation you desire, and not only do you feel it, you feel energy moving in your system as you focus upon your creation. You feel complete once you have done this. You stop thinking about it. You take inspired action with great confidence and things happen easily and quickly. You find you don't wish to work hard or deprive yourself in any way with the idea that it will get you something you want. You see the craziness of this and you no longer feel you have to push, sacrifice, or suffer to have the experiences you seek. You let creativity and shifting happen in your life with grace and ease. Struggle has always been somewhat optional, and yet now you really know how to live this. And now it is really optional, and love becomes important beyond anything else. You want to feel the love you have for all of life. You want the experience of looking at the world with the eyes of love. You find the greatest joy comes from seeing the beauty in things. You cannot imagine your day without taking delight in all the ways you will make it beautiful, from choosing clothes you love and which feel good on your body, to making food, to arranging your dishes, to spending time with a dear friend. Any and all experiences give rise to your creative urges for creating harmony. In essence, you have become a momentum of peace within the stream of wholeness. You see, dear ones, the beauty is upon us all. The realizations of your newness and our newness for yes. I am significantly affected by these changes as well. The realization of this newness will deepen and grow in each and all of us. We will each find new ways of relating and creating, aspiring, and loving and being. And it is this endless discovery which fuels our lives and our expression. It is our desire, to endlessly explore and express and differentiate and expand the wholeness we are, which drives us forward in all of this, with awareness. You are now in your element, so lovely, be in your element. You are alive and well and living on planet Earth in an emerging epic of great joy. And I, your brother in light and love, am joyously continuing this journey with you. It's timeless. It's endless. And it's most definitely beautiful. I am Archangel Michael.